guys, I'm Ryan Ordifer and I am Arbsessed with the DMM Captain Hook. And that's probably because there's not a lot out there that has changed the way I go after a tree like the Captain Hook has. I like to have a nice small carabiner as my attachment on the Captain Hook. I like to have my spliced end on a rope captured. Moving down, I've got a nice small rope, 11.5, 11.7, works pretty well, and I like to make sure that it's a rope that I am comfortable climbing on and works well with my climbing device. I like to have something that I can climb SRS or MRS on in this setup, because when I get out to a spot with this, I like to swap it out sometimes depending on the situation, so I can use that as a double tie-in, make some cuts, work my way back into the center of the tree. And everything fits into this small ditty bag. The rope I have is usually around 20 to 30 feet, depending on what I have around, mostly laying around with climbing lines. On my bag, I like to make sure, or I like to have a bag that closes up, either has that elastic band on it that keeps it nice and tight. It's to keep all the sawdust and sticks and crap and leaves out of there. I like to have a slack tender, like something that cap can hold your rope so it doesn't just come flying out of the bag while you're up in the tree. The Captain Hook is awesome because, well, let's see here. I'll put that on my second bridge, and that's where like a dual bridge setup is also really nice to have. What I do is I take a bunch of slack out. Say I'm going up that way. And it works really nice. There's a little bit of a learning curve to it, to get used to throwing it, or to isolate it, and then also to manipulate it through the tree. All those things take some time, so give it some patience and you'll definitely fall in love with it. I definitely encourage most climbers I talk to at least try it out for a while and give it a good chance. Some of the primary uses, the obvious one that most people use it for is just to traverse any gaps, which is really nice, and you can do that with quite a bit of confidence with how this sits in the unions. Like I said, it's helped me really. It's helped me really make some more difficult climbs a little easier, because I'll not just for getting across a gap, but out on a more difficult limb walk, I'll toss this out there, and that will help, will give me a little bit of confidence on my way out there. And then on the way back, I can either utilize this the same way, just on the return, or I can use it with, like, I can pop this off, and that's why I use the carabiner rather than splice right to the hook. But I can pop this off and then bring it back to my bridge, so I can double lanyard in, or do the whole MRS thing back. This has been really nice when conditions are slippery, in the rain, in the snow, winter, icy trees. This has been, again, kind of giving that additional confidence getting out, especially on limb walks. And then if you are working through some tighter canopies, it's really nice, or working up, I guess, like above your tie-in points, and you lanyard in, you can have this kind of hook it above you to give you the confidence again, so that way you can advance your lanyard a little further. But just got to make sure that you never utilize this as a primary any kind of climbing. This is not for life support, as you can imagine, because this can pop off. There's no anchoring on this, and that's why I, again, give it that option where I can pop this off. Some oddball reasons why I like to use this is for knocking out deadwood. Before I go out on a limb, I can pop this up and over and yank out some deadwood. It's nice and quick. I'll go over there and clean up the cut as I work through the canopy, but it's nice to get that stuff out of the way, especially if I'm climbing underneath it. Another thing is, if you finished up in an area and you're working your way back, you look back and you see, you left a hanger. It's really nice to be able to just quick toss this over there. You can pop that hanger out real quick and easy. If you're working over a delicate area or a particular client yard, you can. It's nice to be able to make that cut, and you can hook this on and lower this down And then once it's down there, you can just flick it off and then pull this back up to you. So it's a very lightweight lowering setup, and I'm sure there's plenty of other ways that I tend to use this, but those are kind of the quickest ones I can think of at the moment. But again, like I said, this thing has changed the way I go up into trees and move around and how I just do my job. So I highly recommend you guys at least give it a good go, give it a good shot, and get yourselves in a DMM Captain Hook. So I'm wondering, what are you guys obsessed about? Let us know.
If you'd like to share your Arbsession, sending us your video is quick and easy. Start by clearly stating your first and last name, along with your location. Kick things off by saying, "Hi, my name is, and I'm obsessed with." Tell us all about your Arbsession. Show the item, share why you love it, and let the world know what fuels your passion. Send us your video. To upload, head over to WeTransfer.com. Enter marketing@arbsession.com as the recipient. Include your email and a brief title. Upload your video by clicking the Add Files button. Once uploaded, simply hit transfer. That's it. Your Arbsession is on its way.